Example 7 on page 512. Rewrite without rational exponents and simplify if possible. So we're given this form with exponent, and we want to write this given expression without rational exponent, so without 2/3 power, and then simplify as much as we can. So far we learned about two formula, right? This formula and this formula. Now, this formula only work when you have some expression raised to the exponent that has 1 on top all the time, 1 divided by n. 1 is fixed and constant. This n can be changed to any number, but this one is fixed as 1 on top. What we got is 2, and 2 is different from 1. So that means you cannot use this formula. So you're going to use this formula because this is a raised to some number m divided by some number n. So this formula is more general than this, okay? So because of the given is 2 divided by 3 at the exponent, so this formula is the k. So you can use this formula, which is a raised to n divided by n equals to this expression, or equivalently you can use, do you see this and this, they're the same? You can use this formula, which equal to n roots of a, and then everything raised to m power. So these two, they are the same, they are equivalent, because both equal to these two, which are the same, okay? So this equal this, and this is equal this. So you can use, so when you convert, given this, you can choose this formula that go from here to here, or you can use this formula that go from here to here. Now, whichever formula you use, you should get the same answer, okay, when you simplify. Alright, let's try this. So we're given with 27 raised to 2 divided by 3, okay? Now, let me use the top one, okay? This formula, so I'm going from here to here. So I would have a with the base, right, equal to a, which is 27, okay? And then raised to m power. What is m? M is 2, right, on top, right here, of this rational exponent. So 27 raised to second power. And then what is n? N is the denominator right here of the rational exponent. So it's going to be q root. Okay? So using this formula, you're going to have this form. If you simplify this, let's see, how would you simplify this? Look like it's a little bit difficult to simplify, but it's doable. Let's try. So you have q root of 27. Now 27, you can rewrite this as 27 times 27. Okay? Now because this is q roots, right? You got to think about what is the q root, such that when you multiply, what is the q root is that when you raise to the third power, and raise the third power, simplify, you should get 27. So what value is that? Got to be 3, right? Because 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 9 is 27. Well, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So you know that the q root is 3. Okay? So I'm going to write this in terms of q root. Q root raised to third power for this one. And for this, q root raised to the third power. Okay? Alright, so because this is multiplication, you can simplify this too. We'll continue from here, okay? you can simplify this or split this to q root of 3 to the third power times q root the second 3 to the third power. I'm just splitting it. If there's multiplication, you can split that, or division, you can split. But if you have addition or subtraction, you cannot split the radical. Alright, now we learned that because this is 3 raised to the third power, take q root, you're going to have 3 without the absolute value, because k is 3 is odd. Okay, and same thing here. Simplify this because they're equivalent. Simplify this, you will get the same value, 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, so using this formula, we can simplify this expression with rational exponent to 9. Okay, let me try using this formula. So I'm going to take this out. But now you know the answer is 9. So if we use second formula right here to simplify, we should get the same value, 9. Okay, so start with this. I'm going to convert to this form. Alright, raise the n power. What is n power? It's here, right? Which is here, the numerator, 2. And the inside is n root. What is n? N is the denominator, right? So the denominator of this fraction is 3. So you have q root. Okay? And what is a? A is here with 27. Okay? I'll simplify this. You would have, again, because this is q root inside, right? You got to ask, what is the q root, so that when you raise this q root to the third power, it will equal, and then simplify, the result is 27. Got to be 3, right? Because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to replace 27 with 3 to the third power. Okay? And then we know that because this is 3 to the third power and take q root, this will be simplified to 3. Okay? 3 raised to the third power, take q root. This expression right here will be simplified to 3. And we don't need the absolute value because the k root is odd, which is 3 right here. And then simplify. Apologize, this is 2, not 3. Okay? The exponent is 2. So let me recap. We just did. We use this formula. Okay? So we parenthesis outside the m, which is the numerator, which is 2. That's why we have 2 right here. And then radical of n root. N is the denominator, right? Which is 3 right here. So we have third root. And then I just simplified the 27 to, not simplify, I'm just writing the equivalent form of 27 to 3 raised to the third power. And then because we know that 3 raised to the third power, take q root, you get 3. And this, just the outside, you just carry along. So 3 squared is simplified to 9. Okay? As you see, using either this formula or this formula, both yield the same answer, which is 9.